I'm gonna start off by saying that this quarantine will make somebody obviously start dreaming, um, thinking everything from conspiracies to just ultimately understanding that we're all in a bad place. Um, so anyway, I just started writing. I keep listening to music and I hear a lot of artists. I'm not gonna put names out there because I ain't nobody special or even to like call on nobody's name, but we all hear them and they're all pretty much just saying, be honest, it'll come easy. Um, so yeah, like I just wrote. It seems like it comes out more as a poem as I read it because I'm not a rapper. I'm a country white boy, but I like I like rhythm, so I'll just go with what I have. Um, Obviously, there ain't no music. I don't know how to do all that. Maybe if somebody knows, maybe we can give some pointers. Yeah, quick rundown. I ain't got a whole lot of hobbies. So this is actually something I'm trying to do that just seems like it. If it even, obviously, I don't think it's gonna get nowhere, but it does make me feel a little better getting off my chest. But it opens up some sores, because it's obviously stuff that I've tried to push back. So here we go. As a kid, I knew something was up. Going to the doctor telling me I was fucked up. Ending up with labels I knew wasn't true. As the youngest of 4 kids, what the fuck could I do? When your mama's popping pills that's supposed to be for you, and every other week you getting suspended from school. When you feeling all alone, getting bullied ain't cool. Coming home to brothers who do the same thing too. There was no escape, I was stuck, and that's true. When the rage is out, the passion's all gone. I'm manic bipolar, my life is all wrong. Been on the bottom, but the top is my home. I've known it for life, I've never felt I belong. Chasing my dreams, it's just taking so long. Living with labels, I can't breathe. Hold on. It wasn't long from then, before the cops rolled in, taking everything that she could put her meth pipe in. She was trying to teach lessons she hadn't learned herself. She should have just stopped, ran off, and got some help. But how you live is how you die. Now I just cope and try to survive and live through the pain from the woman that died. At 15, that's a hard thing to swallow. She left my sister all alone in the holler. I can only imagine what that was like, waking up in the morning to a day full of night. I know it ain't got no better since then. The only thing I can do is reach out for my kin, knowing we've been on the bottom too long, aiming for the top where the pain is all gone. But when the rage is all out, the passion's all gone. I'm manic bipolar, my life is all wrong. Been on the bottom, but the top is my home. Known it for life, I've never felt I belonged. Chasing my dreams, it's just taking so long. Living with labels, I can't breathe. Hold on. Now I'm a grown man myself. I got a son at home, so I'm focused on wealth. Busting my ass in this 9 to 5 ain't helping my health. Bills piled high, the exact opposite of wealth. I don't know if it's a poem. I don't know if it could be a song. I know that I've spent a lot of time locked up in my life. I know that at those times I really sit back and lived a life in my head that is not what this world's letting me have right now. If I could say anything to anybody out there who would possibly listen to this for a second, it's your responsibility for your future to make a conscious decision about the actions you make. I can say wholeheartedly the actions I made as a child, I never once thought I'd even make it past a certain age. Now as an adult with a kid, in my head just being a gridlock, it's hard. It's hard when you look for answers, and we all do it, and we all look for answers, and we use what we know off of our lives and our experiences to help get through those things. And if you think it's cool to compile nothing but wannabe gangster activities, attitudes, and egos, then go for it. Every person that sat there and said the same thing might have something else better to tell you now. The world we live in, nobody really stops and takes a glance at self-worth. You know, what they mean to themselves. It's always what I can portray to other people. With that being said, I'm just trying to really focus on myself, and maybe if somebody could help me, not help me, hell, I don't need a handout for shit. Just trying to find an escape, a little bit of venting, a way to get it out. And those people who's been there, and they know what I'm talking about. People who's lived it, they know what I'm talking about. It's hard when you think your life's going to be one way and you're met with a release date that will never give you what you thought you'd have. So anyway, there's a little poem, whatever, about the way I felt growing up and what really put me on thinking about my family. I've had a whole lot of time to spend with my family. Trying to learn that it's okay to be tired and ready to go back to work, to get away from it. But man, it's a catch-22. We get to work our whole lives paying taxes and missing our family. And I'm sorry for a man like me. I have honestly spent almost 11 years of my life taken away, and it wasn't no one else's fault but my own. I can honestly say that, but I could also honestly say I never thought I'd even made it to this age. I never thought I'd even, and there's a lot of people like that. I just wanted to see if I could finally build some self-confidence. I done put these tattoos on me and live a persona, lived a persona. Tried to become something at heart that I wasn't, and it became a whole lot worse because of overcompensation to become something I wanted to be. And I did a lot of bad things that they don't amount to anything but stupidity. And if there's anybody out there that's having a hard time that might have been through some of the same stuff, I'm not trying to be Dr. Phil or nothing like that. I'm just a random guy sitting on my back porch going through some shit. Felt it was okay that maybe in this world I might be able to reach out and somebody else say something back. So yeah, man, to everybody else out there who's having a hard time, your fathers, the mothers, the people working and busting their ass for the ends not to meet, I know it really doesn't help for one more person saying they know what it's like at all. But I know what it's like, and if it matters, I'm in it with you. But you can't fold. You can't backslide. You can't flop. And the biggest thing is you can't ignore it. Hold your head up. Yeah, it'll all work out. Thank y'all for listening.